Okay, so I want to do a cold start, takeoff, and flight with the F-16. So I've already done it with the F-18 and the Harrier. So now I want to do it with the F-16. So we got the F-16C VIPER. I'm going to do a cold and dark, which means that it's on the tarmac and it's powered down. So now I have to power everything up. See, the thing about these simulators is they make it as realistic as possible. So if you were really able to find yourself in an F-16, this is exactly how you'd have to start it up. And they've pretty much modeled it one-on-one with the real aircraft. Okay, so first of all, this is my aircraft. This is
This
the
mission
F-16.
starts with a cold and dark aircraft parked on the ramp. You may fly the planned route or just explore the area. There are no threats.
Okay, so as you can see, I have 2 missiles and I have some mini bombs, and then I have 2 fuel tanks. So the fuel tanks give me about 2 hours to 3 hours worth of flight time, depending upon how fast I'm flying. So what I want to do is I want to change my loadout. I want to give myself an all air-to-air loadout. In order to do that, you have to have a key that basically is bound to the rearm option in your setup. So you have to do this while the engine's off. I'm going to change my ammo to high explosive, armor piercing, incendiary, and I'm also going to change my loadout to nothing but AMRAAM missiles. So I want 6 AMRAAMs, 2 fuel tanks. If you're planning on playing online with multiplayer and you want a dogfight, this is pretty much what you want. I could also change the style of my paint job, but right now they don't really give me an option to change the style of my paint job, so I'm going to have to go gray sharp gray.
Request rearming.
So they're going to rearm me right now while I'm in this box with the rest of these fighters. So my thing is now I got to activate my jet. So first thing I can do is I'm going to turn the battery on. So that button is right here for the battery. So now that the battery's on, I'm going to close my canopy. Okay, once the cycle's done, I'm going to close that switch right there. So then I'm going to activate my jet engine. I'm going to put it in start 2. Now they said rearming is complete, so now when I look at it, now I have all missiles. So I've got 6 AMRAAM missiles. The beautiful thing about these AMRAAM missiles is all you have to do is lock onto somebody and you don't even have to see them. And you can blow them out of the sky without ever actually seeing the bastards. Okay, so my jet is getting started over here. Alright, so my jet right now is at 20 RPM. Alright, so it's real low right now, so what we're going to do is we're going to start up the rest of my system. So it's got normal right here. We're going to change this to norm. This is UFC, so I'm good here. Let's see what else. Position, aerial refueling. I don't need any of this right now. Okay, so we're going to go over here and make sure the INS and the flight computer, everything has to be turned on. So we're going to switch on, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On to norm to align my INS. I'm going to go mods level. The mids is on. Okay. Now we're going to do, I'm going to turn on some lights in here because it's a little dark, so the console lights are on. Console light panel. Let's see, the floodlight is off. Why is the floodlight off? Oh, this thing says the electrical system's not on. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to have to go right back here. Make sure the battery is okay. And I have to start 1. Okay, the battery should be good. Alright. So, always got to do those double checks. Engine. Is my engine active? Let's see. Shift and home. Got to unlock my engine throttle. So when I did that, that should be bringing everything. Power's coming up. All right. That's this shift and home thing for these throttles. When the throttles are in the lock position, you have to remember to shift the throttle, because otherwise nothing will get power, because the engine hasn't come on in order to provide power to the craft. So that's why you always end up having to look right here to see what warnings you have or what things aren't working. So as you can see now, my computers are starting up. So I'm gonna just make sure my INS is activated here. It's on normal. Go right back up here. List. INS align. Make sure everything's good right here. This system is on. That's telling me about my approach angle of attack. Okay, this HUD is not on, so I have to roll my dial to bring up the color on it. Increase brightness, why not? Okay, so I'll go down to my first multifunction display. Okay, so we'll just test it, make sure everything's okay. Alright, I can swap them. Put this one over here, why not? SMS. Those are my stores, my weapons. These are all AIM-120Cs missiles. And I got 2 fuel tanks, TK-370 fuel tanks. So now I can turn my countermeasures on. Flare, shaft. Turn my oxygen levels on. Rear radar warning. Turn my MWS on. Threat warning on. Okay, I can increase the amount of symbology that we have on the HMCS. Okay, so I have an off-bore sight helmet display, which allows me to see what's going on even if I'm not looking right at the front. Now if I want to turn that down, I can turn that down. Going right back here. If I want to turn it down, alright, so that's the helmet system right there. If I want, I can turn that off. I don't really need it. Not right now. I'm not bombing anybody right today. Okay, so the system says my seat is not armed. Have to arm your ejection seat. So go right here, ejection seat. Light goes off. Okay, just about ready. So that's almost 8 minutes and I'm done. Okay, so last thing I gotta do is uncage my gyro compass right here, and I'm done. I'm ready to go. Okay, so INS goes to nav mode and I'm ready. Now the last thing you're gonna have to remember, and I had a lot of problems with this because I'm using a goddamn keyboard. The last thing you're gonna have to remember is your nose wheel steering is locked. And there's no obvious sign that it's locked, so what you got to do is you have to have a button that unlocks your nose wheel steering. On my keyboard it's S, and you'll notice that this light came right on, so now all of my controls will react. Alright, everything is ready. I can also hit my weapons and turn them on if I want. So master arm switch can be turned on, why not? Okay, and I'm ready to go. Let's taxi out. Nice and slow. Don't want to hit anything. This part right here with this nose wheel steering infuriated me. Because I couldn't figure out why there was a lock, but the problem is I'm using a keyboard. And the keyboard, you have to set up every single button and micromanage everything. Alright, so we're going to taxi out. this is right here the reason why you want to have a GeForce 2080 Ti. When you have a 2080 Ti, you get the best graphics you could possibly have. Everything is beautiful. You get the like granted, in the future there will be faster graphics cards that are going to be able to give you even more detail. But right now, I'm at the top of the heap right now. I know a lot of people like AMD products, and AMD just screwed themselves by creating a CPU system that can't be reverse compatible with old motherboards. So the thing about it is, it's like I prefer Intel and I prefer NVIDIA over AMD. I don't like AMD products. The 2080 Ti is the best graphics card you can get right now. It's only $1,100. A lot of people waste that kind of money on cell phones, like me. So, you know, oh, that F-15's taking off. Alright, so we're getting our taxi on. We're going to continue to taxi to our runway. Then we'll do a quick pre-flight checkoff, and then we're up. So I have plenty of fuel, so I'm not worried about that. I'll try to get on the line. I really wish the DCS makers would switch the starting aircraft that they give you for free to the F-16, because if they just gave you the F-16 and you learn this fighter really well, it'll make you want to learn the F-18, and it'll make you want to buy their other modules. But what is it called? The Mustang is not a great fighter to give you to start off with. It's just not. It's cool if they want to give you one vintage and one modern. That would be okay. So this way you get an idea about the World War II aircraft. But to start you off with that plane, it's just not good. Okay, so I'm still taxiing. Let's see, can I zoom in? View engagement areas. They have a area where there's targets set up in case I want to do target practice dropping bombs. But I don't really want to drop bombs. If I really want to shoot people down, what I'll do is I'll join a multiplayer server, and then I'll go in there with all these AIM-RAM missiles and just start shooting people down like crazy. Wow, this is a long airfield. This is Dubai, so this place is nothing but a desert anyway. Alright, here we go. Alright. Alright, we're going to stop on the runway. There's really no ground control telling you what to do all the time, so you just basically do it by sight. I don't think I was supposed to turn there, but that's no big deal. I think that was the actual runway over there. My fault. Quick turns. So, I'll taxi over that direction, and... oh, they don't have a off for me. You know what? I can take off right here. It's no big deal. Oh, you know, maybe I shouldn't. Let me see. Can I turn around completely? Let's see if I can turn around completely. Oh, there's another F-16 getting ready. Supposed to follow these lines. Oh, okay, this was the runway right here. Alright, is there anybody on there? Nope. Alright, so I'm just going to stop and I'm going to just check everything, make sure everything's okay. Yeah, my pedals are a little sensitive, so... Alright, wheel brakes. Alright, my wheel brakes are ready. Let's look at everything. Everything's good. Nothing, no warnings, no problems. Alright, so that's it. Let's go. Oh shit. Wait. Oh fuck! Wait, no. I don't want to tip over. I'm a little heavy. Alright, let's take off. Oh my god. Off the ground. 6,000 feet. I'm gonna head over to, this is Abu Dhabi we took off from. So I'm gonna head over to Dubai, which is over in that direction. Yeah, I didn't want to lose it. It's kind of hard to take off when you're really heavy. But fortunately, I was able to hold on to it. I didn't break the plane, so we're okay. So I'm gonna point me south in the direction of Dubai. We're gonna fly over to Palm Jumeirah. Fly over to the shoreline. Okay, and I'm going to do that at max speed. So I'm going to throttle up. Throttle all the way up. My pilot is so happy that this is his job. He gets paid to do this because he's an essential worker. And his aircraft allows him to socially distance. If I want, I can blow these assholes up. I'm not really interested in doing that right now. Right now, I'm just interested in flying to Dubai. We got plenty of fuel. So I'm not worried about running full afterburner. These are my waypoints that I'm supposed to be headed to. But I feel like just doing free flight. I like the Persian Gulf map. So also I have my bombs and missiles, so if I hit my dogfight button, if I want I could start shooting at things right now. So that's my bullets. I don't want to have to fill out any paperwork as to why I'm firing shots at civilian targets or shooting at the ocean, so let's not do that. Okay, inventory, EEGS. I can swap it, whatever. So that's my gun right there. Alright, so this is Dubai coming right up. I'm currently at 595 knots. Let's drop down to about, I don't know, 2,000 feet. Do some sightseeing. So that's what's happening. I am flying faster than the speed of sound, and that's why it's making sonic booms as I'm flying. That's pretty cool. That's a really good effect. I like that. So basically the speed of sound has to catch up with me. Wow. Now imagine how pissed off all the residents of Dubai would be to have some asshole flying around at top speed right over that house. Look, I'm at 666 knots. Flying at the speed of sound right past people who live in their houses and they're trying to enjoy peace and quiet. There's an asshole flying around with an F-16 making sonic booms. That is crazy. I know they're gonna get on the phone and call somebody's senator. It's like, here, could you please stop these assholes from flying sorties over our house? We're trying to have a barbecue. Mo Vlogs' house is down there somewhere. You know Mo Vlogs from YouTube? If I knew where his house was on GPS, I could fly right to his house. Booms out here. Let's drop down a little bit closer so everybody can hear me.
Altitude.
Not that they can't already. Like, who is this asshole? Who is this asshole flying all over the hotels, sonic booms and shit? Who is this guy? That's how you wake the neighbors. Wake the neighbors. Hey guys. What's up everybody? Good morning. I love that. That's so stupid. Yeah, does anybody know where Mo Vlogs lives? like those multi-billion-dollar sheikhs. They got all those car collections, but what they don't have is an F-16. Got the Burj Khalifa right here. Let's fly past that. I don't want to crash into it. Oh, this is crazy. And there, I believe, is Dubai International Airport. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start slowing down. I'm gonna try to land. Try to do a landing in this video. That is Dubai International. Alright, let's see what they look like down there. Let's see what direction runways are for takeoff. Okay, so looks like they got some guys waiting there for takeoff. That is the landing runway right in the center. Maybe I should call them and let them know I want to land. Or I have a better idea. How about I don't? Alright, so we dropped down 377 knots. Okay, so there's two runways, one in the middle, one on the right. I think I'll land in the one in the middle because that looks like the longest one. I don't feel like talking to the... Oh, well, maybe... Let me see if I can do that. Let's see about my communications. No? Oh, here it is. Air traffic control. Dubai International Airport at 251. Alright, hello Dubai. Alright, let's say main air traffic control inbound, request azimuth inbound.
Colt 1-1, inbound. Colt 1-1, fly heading 14043, QFE 29.91, runway 30, to pattern altitude.
Alright, 140. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna ignore what he said, and I'm just gonna go land. Cause I'm a fighter ace, I can do whatever I want. Oh shit. I think this is a stall? Yeah, this is a stall. Alright, they want me to put my gear down. 6.4 miles away. Gear is down. I think he said runway 30. I'm not sure which one's runway 30, so let's assume he just said, yeah, land in the middle. Okay, so let me get my ILS landing system ready. Okay, I am at 215 knots. I can turn on
Colt 1-1, request navigation assistance.
No, I did not. Got my speed brakes. Alright, my speed brakes are open. Okay, that AN30, he is taking off, so I'm gonna get ready to land now. Alright, so let me drop my speed brakes, turn that off, because my gear should be dragging me down as much as possible. Alright, I'm aligned somewhat. I'm still too fast. Let me drop my speed. Okay, that's probably not a good idea, but let me do it anyway. Alright, let's see. Impromptu, baby! Alright, nice small stick movements. Ooh, shit. Ooh, like a glove!
Altitude.
Oh my
Altitude.
god! Like a glove!
Altitude. Altitude.
Like a glove! Speed brakes open, baby. This is your captain speaking. Thank you for flying Big Truck Series Airlines. Like a glove! Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm supposed to get off the runway before somebody else decides to run into me. Hey, let's go see Emirates Airlines. Where are they? Like I can love. Let's go taxi over to Emirates. Where's Emirates? I don't think they're allowed to use the symbology of Emirates Airlines because that's copyright infringement or something. Last thing Emirates wants is their planes in this video game getting shot down by some jerk-off who's flying around in an F-16. Like I love. Let's get over here. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm not supposed to go that way. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm not even supposed to be here. Yeah, as you can see, those are regular airlines. Uh-oh, I'm on the dirt. As you can see, those are regular airlines over there. You know, they don't have any liveries that you would notice. Like, they don't have special airlines or anything. They're just regular jumbo jets just waiting. And they all look like they're the same. Alright, so that about does it. That about does it for Big Truck Series Airlines. So let's open our cockpit. I could turn the engine off and all that, but you know, I'm not obeying the rules today. Canopy jettison? No, I don't want to do that. I won't be able to use the plane again. So what I can do is I can turn off my engine. Battery stop is shift end, turn off my engine, power off. And everything is off. Control canopy. How do I open my canopy? It's this switch right here, right? And we have landed! Welcome to Dubai International Airport. Thank you for flying Big Truck Series Airlines. It has been a wonder serving you and the metropolitan New York City area who wanted to take a trip to Dubai. We hope that you'll fly with us again. Thank you very much and have a nice day.